Joe Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. At long last, one that I have been very interested to get my hands on is here, on time from Walmart no less. Delivered, Range Viper and Big Ben came the same day, delivered and packed nice in boxes, looked great. I would love to think that Walmart is getting its act together, but you know, we'll see. We've got more to come from them. So it's our Range Viper with our Energon on the front of the box. I'm excited about this incorporation here and seeing where this story goes. I'm not even going to talk about the boxes anymore. Let's just open this up and take a look at this freak. So, the original Range Viper came out after my time in Joe. I was basically out in '87 and completely out in '88, where I got the last Joe figure I bought was Storm Shadow version 2, and at that point I was already done with Joe, but that figure was so awesome I had to have it. So anyway, Range Viper was after my time, except for the fact that I came back in '97 and I have this Range Viper that we'll take a look at in a minute. I didn't know what this guy was when I first got him. I had no clue. I just thought he was an awesome, like, creepy looking Cobra troop. I mean, obviously, because he has Cobra printed on his leg. We'll take a look at that in a minute. So that was my first experience with a Range Viper. And interesting, he's got the twine. Very nice. I've been opening up the figures from the Firefly wave, and they all have the plastic tabs that I hate, or plastic whatever they are. I hate those things. I'm happy to be untwining something once again, and I'm happy that it's the Range Viper with this. Look at this cool, man, that is awesome. That's like, right there, that's like tattoo worthy, in my opinion. That's killer. Okay. Get rid of our twine. I will miss you so. Our accessories off to the side here, and let's take a look at this figure. Man, this is great. The head. Okay, there we go. You just kind of, you got to shift the head around a little bit at first to get any movement. Look at this crazy setup. I mean, that head sculpt is just incredible. This is the type of stuff Cobra should be doing. This inspires terror. Very, very cool. I love this guy. Man, I need to keep an eye on Pulse and try and get another one. Or I guess an eye on Walmart stores if they ever actually get them in. Who knows? Man, I really, really like this. Okay, so we've got a separate belt here. It's also amazing to me, if you watch my review of Firefly, and the massive gap in his waist, and the fact that this guy is just snug, situated properly, looks good. All the parts look like the parts are supposed to look. And so check this out. There's been a lot of discussion about the Televiper's painted black arms, right? That I discussed it because I really wasn't sure how I felt about it. But check it out. Same thing on this guy. So now we have an instance of two Cobra troops who are wearing whatever this material is. We have now officially established a precedent for this look. So it's no longer weird that it's on the Televipers. It's now just something that Cobra troops have sometimes. I like his watch over here. That's an interesting detail. A little bit of paint right there on the face. Cool leg pouch that I believe we've seen before in a different color. You can tell me in the comments who this belonged to originally. I think it's familiar. I don't think it's unique to him so far. Holster looks awesome. Like the pouch on the front. This is a really, really cool figure. I like this. The shin guards on the boots. Well, the boot, I guess it's really just all the boot. Cool look. The paint is great. Matches the knee pads. Man, I really like this even more than I thought I would. And I was pretty excited about it. All the joints seem to be moving pretty nicely. I was pretty excited about this one because it's new-ish to me. And it fits Cobra. Get the Cobra logo on or emblem on the shoulder there. The choice of this color is just great. Like, oh man, I really like this figure a lot. I am as pleased by this as I was displeased by Firefly. So, okay, so there's that version. This one, I believe, is not. I think the original Range Viper was these colors. So this one is not color-wise accurate. Well, there may be a lot about this one that's not accurate. I don't know. Again, tell me in those comments. But you can see we've got the gloves. We've got he's almost got like a weird zombie Captain America thing going on. You've got the gloves. You've got the short sleeves with the whatever these sleeves are underneath. The knee pads, the boots with the shin guards on the front. So we've got a lot, even if this is different from the original, we do have a lot of common elements here. I like the way they handled the head more on the new one, because here it looks like he's wearing a brain helmet. And here, you see what I'm saying? Like how this one, it goes down to the jaw, whereas this one, the skull is covering it. So it really does look more brainy, but less helmety, if that makes sense. This I think is a fantastic update. And then weapons-wise, I'm just going to show you what's in the bag here, because I'm not super concerned about the weapons. He could have come with whatever, as long as it looks cool. So there, and he's got the tube in the back of his head, which we'll see on this one in a minute. So yeah, and the only reason this guy's bagged up, I just don't have the space right now for this O-ring collection. I love these. I had a blast collecting these, but I don't have space for them at the moment. Okay, so let's take a look at the Range Viper's accessories. I'm very excited about these as well. This is, man, he just looks really good. And it's a little odd because his colors, he seems flat, like his blue seems flat somehow, but it looks cool and interesting in a way. Okay, his neck, that's why I'm having trouble with his neck. It's like turned to the side. I need to try and get that facing forward, and I think I'll have a little more range there. It'll look a little better. I'll mess with that later. You guys don't need to sit here and witness that. Okay. Let's check out this loadout here. All right. Aha, there's the bandolier. So we've got a piece of cardboard protecting the backpack. Cool looking backpack. It's actually, interestingly, kind of a scaled down version. Look, they're almost the same size. Isn't that kind of funny? But this one is gigantic on this little figure, so it makes sense that they scaled it down a little bit. I'm actually good with that. And look at the paint apps on this thing. Fantastic. Those shells, the tank. This is a great backpack. Got the walkie-talkie there, secured on the side. I am really digging this. Ooh, and look, we've got a little storage down here for something. We'll figure out what that's for in a minute. Okay, there's a sai. Pretty cool. Not sure why he's got a sai and not just a knife, but it's fine. Looks neat. And I don't think this is this. I think this is a new sai. I don't remember seeing this with like 00 Snake Eyes or anything. He's got the bullet belt. Looks good. Flexible, obviously. We'll figure out how that goes on in a minute. Grenade launcher with, I believe, well, the cylinder rotates. I don't know. Ooh, this is, yikes. That's not great. Anyway, so the cylinder rotates. I don't know if it actually pops out of there or not. And I'm not going to try too hard because with the way this thing is assembled, I don't want to regret that. I feel like in the pictures this was out. But like I said, I'm not going to mess with it. I don't need it to come out. I've got another blaster here. Pretty cool, unique looking weapon. No paint apps on these, which a little bit would be nice, but at the same time I feel like maybe we're going to get a different version of the Range Viper down the road. I don't know. Pickaxe is very soft. Not super big fan of that. Well, and this one's a little more firm. I mean, it's still more flexible than I'd like, but it's a little more firm than the grenade launcher and the pickaxe. Oh, and we've got the ammunition box here that we've absolutely seen before. That is going to plug right into the bottom. That's cool. Okay, and so the gold on the bullets does add a little bit to that weapon. Oh, man. I dig that. That thing's pretty cool. He's got his neckerchief. And finally, a pistol with an extended magazine that does not come out. However, despite the diminutive size of this pistol, it does have a blast effects port, as does the grenade launcher. And so all of these have the nice little blast effects port. Pretty cool. Okay, let's try and gear this guy up. Let's see what we got. Well, first he's got his neckerchief, which I'm going to leave on him for the time being. What is their obsession? Because, well, and see, again, I don't know how much of this tooling is actually the original Range Viper. What's their obsession with giving these guys these things? Okay. So his goes on that way, so I'm just going to put it on like that. And fortunately, the thickness of this piece that he's already got here kind of holds this in place a little bit. It's not all loosey-goosey. We have got, oh, look at that. We got a little loop on his belt for the sai. Goes right in there. It's a nice touch. Pistol. I'm sure is going to go right into that holster. Great. Now here we go. Let's hope the backpack plugs in nicely. Everything works like it's supposed to. It's got a nice long peg. So I see that working all right. Oh, yeah. Pegs in well. And let's get this, I presume, oxygen tube. Oh, that plugs right in. Look. Solid. So what is... Oh, man. Check it out. I believe... Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. And then we'll put that one in that hand. And of course, like all classified, that fits perfectly. It's great. The wrists. Okay, so his right hand goes that way. His left hand goes that way. And then finally, we've got the pickaxe. And it kind of boggles my mind a little bit with as much storage as we've got that we don't have a spot for that pickaxe. I might be missing it. It's entirely possible. It's been known to happen from time to time. just a little clip up here or something would have been fine, but you know what? I'm not going to sweat it. We're just going to stick that in that hand. Matter of fact, I'm just going to leave it right there for right now because that's as much as we need, because I am delighted with this figure. I think it looks killer. I don't know that I'm going to troop build, because with Classified, I'm really looking at Cobra as having some specialists, and he may end up being a specialist just for the sake of my bank account. But this is an awesome figure. I'm very happy with it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about needless things, and until next time, Cobra.
Smash that like button if you like needless things.